Aloha! Happy Aloha Friday, everybody! Happy Aloha Friday. Woo! Almost showtime. Here we go.
hiva hiva ao ia o kaina kaulana o ki pani vai kapiko hiva hiva ao ia o kaina kaulana o ke pani vai puana e ka ua i ke aloha i ka nani a o ai luku puana e ka ua i ke ia aloha i ka nani a o ai luku
Aloha e Hawaii. We identify as vaccinated.
You should too. And it always stops right there at that same exact place. And it fades. And it's supposed to go to the next item automatically. And it's the spinning ball of death. Oh, I have to investigate that. And go. Happy Aloha Friday! Aloha no, aloha kako, yay! Let's see here. I need to get my volume. There we go. I found that, and there's the music. There we go. Hi, everybody. Happy Aloha Friday. I'm by myself today, and there's kind of all kinds of things going on, but it's Friday. That's the main thing. So, for a little while, we're hoping that you forget everything that worries you and you get to see a little bit and feel a little bit of paradise on this Aloha Friday. The gang is remote today. As a matter of fact, Jaslyn is your moderator. And so everybody say hi to Jaslyn. Jaslyn. She is inside of the room right now, I'm hoping, because she's kind of in a place. She was in transit and she wasn't going to make it where she wanted to be. So she kind of stopped off to find Wi-Fi to make sure that she's on for the show. So, Jazz, appreciate that very much. Hi, everybody. Lots in the room today. Wow. Raynette, first one in the here in the room from Eva Beach, and Garrett Aoyang just right behind. Hi, Carly. How are you? Nice to see you. Happy Aloha Friday to you. I appreciate that very much. John Holy is always here from Guam. Thank you so much. What's the time difference? How far away is the time difference? How many hours are you behind us? But you're a whole day ahead. But that, yeah. So anyway, Masahiko Ozawa. Wow. Thank you so much. How are you? Happy Aloha Friday to you. Thank you for being here on the show. Joel and Joseph Gonzalez. Aloha from Texas. Our Rainbow Wahine were there in Texas today, and they didn't. The outcome wasn't what they wanted, but they were there in the first game on the NCAA tournament, the big dance there on the women's side. So hello to Texas. Thank you so much. Tev Harper's is here as always. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. And Raynette shared. Thank you. Appreciate that very much. Alcian Clegg is here from the 9th Island. Laura Brower is always here. Cool is here. Everybody's early today. Oh, I know what it is. Yeah, somebody alluded to that. I saw that in the pre-show. Quite a few people were wondering where I was, and then they realized the time difference. And so, yeah, no Tracy, no Guy. Going to be quiet. A little bit cool. Yeah, and there. Jazz is on. So, everybody, thank you very much. Gail is here. Hi, Gail. How are you? Nice to have this on. Chakalakalaka is on. How are you? Nice to have you on. Lucas Kekuna. Happy Aloha Friday. A lot of you that are here on the show, that are in the room, or I should say quite a few of you, are here from Andy Bumatai's side, because you also are part of Andy Bumatai's Ohana, and you found me, and we found each other, and so it was interesting. I was on Andy's, I popped in on his live stream. If you get a chance to, if you're Andy Bumatai, longtime comedian, Nahoku Hanahana Award winner, ambassador for Hawaii, and he is on live stream like you wouldn't believe. You got to go check out his show. So anyway, Andy's like years of age, okay? He's just a little bit older than me. But brother's on like Harley Davidsons and recording, and he's on those single wheel. It's kind of like a Segway, but it's just the platform and just the wheel, and you balance on that and you go. Brother's got some amazing balance because he's taking video on a pole while he's riding around. And I was mesmerized. I was like, brah. And he was passing by Rainbow Wahine volleyball while they were playing down in Waikiki. And he was on a motorcycle. And he was trying out, I guess, a new camera. So he had it on all sides. I was like, dude, now that is streaming or broadcasting or recording, because that's what he does. He records a whole bunch of stuff and then plays it back for people. So hello to Andy Bumatai here on this Friday. Gang, usually we have guests on the show, and it's been so busy, I might as well explain this real quickly. I'll just do a short explanation. We're doing different things down at Hawaii News Now, and so there's a whole bunch of new equipment. So they've had a whole bunch of people that need to be trained. So that means us on Hawaii News Now Sunrise, we are there an extra 3 or 4 hours afterwards to just do what we do, but they have to practice what they do behind the camera. So therefore, I just got in maybe about an hour before broadcast, and usually I've got 4 hours to prep for the show, so I didn't have any guests just because we couldn't get the recordings and the times right because I was there at work later in the day. Jackie, my cousin, is here. Hi, lovely. How are you? Good to see you. Larry Kemp is here. Yeah, see, you and me both. I forgot to tell people about daylight savings time, and then everybody's like, where are you? I like this new background. Is it this one? Oh, you mean of while we're waiting and listening to music, and you got to see that was down Ala Moana side. I will remember that. Trying to change it up a little bit here and there. So Kevin Bowman, I think I said hi to Kevin Bowen. Kevin, how are you? Good to see you on. Cave Q, nice to have you on from Virginia. There's a lot of people here. Danny Alvarez, thanks Daniel for being here. Japan is in the house. There's quite a few people in from Japan, so thank you. Hi Shay, I owe you a phone call. Aloha to you too. Thank you very, very much. And then I'm all day Sunday at the Hawaii Convention Center, and then they called us in for Saturday rehearsal. So on our day off, then we the whole crew are going to be down there. Virginia, Punimoy Kamaka Molina. How you, sister? Nice the name. Love the name. That's awesome. Good to have you on. Shay's down at OTEC? Really? That's amazing. Right there in the sunshine. Don't overheat your phone. I think you're in the shade. I hope so. Farrington Kaluna. Wow, what a name. Awesome. Lake Washington in the house. Kristen, how are you? I was thinking about you. Hope you are well. Hope you're feeling better. Hope your leg is better. Carly says I was the first one. Carly, were you really the first one in? Okay, I got to check that. Doesn't matter. Hi, thank you for being the first one in. And good to see you here. Uncle Andy was live. Yeah, if you get a chance, go watch him too and go check him out. Nobuko Yomane is here from Hiroshima, Japan. Thank you so much. Japan is beginning to relax their protocols. So that means, and this has been the problem, Japanese want to come to Hawaii, but when they go back to Hawaii, they have had to quarantine for 2 weeks no matter what, or a week, and then, so it's hard for you to go vacation for a week and then ask for another week in which you have to stay in a hotel room that is state determined. It's not you that determines the hotel. It's the government of Japan. And I hear that the bentals were super junk. But that's another subject altogether. Nice to have you on, Nobuko. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate that. Karen Schaefer. Hi, Karen. Hi to you. Hi to your family. I miss you guys. I love your family. Tell Lance I said hi, please. And Nani Shell. Anyway, we all knew each other when we were young. And everybody is saying hi to each other, which is great. Andrew Kili'ikoa. I will try to get through everybody that's here in the room. I hope Deborah Casijones, thank you. Kentucky, wow. And Fotoluk Hawaii, thank you so much. Fotoluk, I appreciate you being in here. All right, as always, don't forget to go ahead and push the correct buttons, which is subscribe over on the YouTube and share over on the Facebook, and we appreciate that very much. Let's get outside already, yeah? Let's go outside. Uh-oh. Are you going to be a little bit slow? There you go. Okay, let's take you out to Pipeline North Shore. If we can get over there, can we? Can we get to that camera? There it is. Mahalo to Jeeves Del Barrio. That's the music that you hear in the background. North Shore. Just at last check, 5 to 9 feet over in the North Shore. That's the biggest surf. So not a whole lot. So it looks like you can see some surfers out there. You got some people. I'm not sure why the red flag is up. I know it's not box jellyfish. That's the South Shore. Maybe it's the winds, I'm guessing. I haven't checked in with the National Weather Service in the last couple of hours. So I know there's been no marine warnings for Oahu, but they got red flags, so you might want to use some caution if you're going to go up there on the beach. Let's go Waikiki side and show you real quickly. Can we go down to Waikiki? Yeah, that's alive right there. Bunch of surfers out in the water, all on the town spots. So town spots are looking good today. Nice sunshine. Just to let you know, if you are coming here to Hawaii in the next couple of days, trade winds today, trade winds tomorrow. Then what will happen is that we've got a front that's going to bring rain showers Tuesday. And what happens is it might pass by Kauai, Oahu, and stall in between Oahu and Maui according to the latest trends and models, weather models. And it may get pushed back. So in other words, it may bring rain showers, thunderstorms over us, and then be pushed back our way here on Oahu. Which means Big Island, Maui, which really need the rain too, they may not get any. We will see. We'll watch carefully. All right, let's get into headline news here for this Aloha Friday. First of all, we told you last week that tickets for the Merry Monarch Festival at Ho'ike Night, only Ho'ike Night, were on sale. They went for $5 a piece, and you know what? They sold out in 3 hours. If they sell them the way they do online and here on Oahu, they probably would have sold out in like minutes. But over on Hawaii Island, it's really, they want to be able to see you, talk story. Everybody, the first person that was in line for Ho'ike tickets got there 19 hours ahead. And there was a long line. And everybody was just so patient. They were happy to see each other. They were socially distanced. They were masked in line waiting to buy the tickets. But they were there just because for Merry Monarch to be back, it's not back to the general public for everything. Competition nights this year, they're kind of wanting to be careful. So it's only halal and sponsors only for competition nights, but you can still see it on television. And then Wednesday night, they open that up to the public. But as I mentioned, usually it's free, but they charged $5 this year just so they could use that money to make sure that they make everything socially distanced. They, of course, got to pay for the hand sanitizers and stuff that they need. So, smart idea, and good for the Merry Monarch Festival, and people were ready to go back. And next year, when it's full-on competition and everything, that place is going to be packed and rocking. And it will be on a Wednesday night. So, once again, mahalo to the Merry Monarch Festival. Congratulations to them. Want to say hello to Hawaii recording artist Makana. Here he is. Let me see if I can also, while I've got Makana there, turn on the background. There we go. Makana, soon to be releasing new music. He posted this past weekend. Makana Music is where you will find him on Facebook. He says that he marathoned a 10-hour session of 17 classics, old school Hawaiian songs, singing, slaki, guitar, ukulele. So excited to make soon available. He was first going to do it just for concert goers when he goes to the continental United States and sell them there and while he's on tour. But he said that during the pandemic, he's been really feeling to create a listening space for people to heal. And believe me, this world needs healing right now, yeah? More places than others. And to me, nothing is more healing than the old-time music of Hawaii, quote-unquote, Makana. So look for new music, not yet, but he just had that marathon session, and hopefully soon. This really doesn't have anything to do with Hawaii. This only has to do with me. Selena, you remember her. She was taken from us at the age of 23, Queen of Tejano. And her dad announced that a new 13-song album was released. She was killed by her former fan president. So do you remember from, I think it was 95, I Could Fall in Love? That song, I could sit there and listen to that song all night long. I could smile, I could cry to that song, and that music of hers, dynamic. And so new music, still with us. Can't wait to see. Okay. Back to Hawaiian music stuff. I just, sorry, I saw that in the news. I went, really, Selena? Oh. We want to send our aloha here on this Friday. Of course, you've heard of the Kamaka ukulele. Well, our profound aloha to the Kamaka ukulele family. The company issued the statement this past week that said it's with great sadness that they announced that the passing of their company's beloved patriarch, Samuel Kaiali'i Kamaka Jr., who died peacefully at his home surrounded by his family. This was on Tuesday morning, March 15th, just months short of his 100th birthday. It was Sam's dad that founded the legendary company. And Sam, upon learning that his father had cancer and that he was going to be passing from it, left OSU to come home to help Oregon State University. Sam was humble, generous, kind, modest, everything that you would want in someone that ran a local company, local family, and gave so much to, I think it was, it was his dad. If you go make something, this is loosely quoted. It's not the exact quote, but it's basically, if you're going to make something, put the family on it, no make junk. And so they didn't. They made a spectacular ukulele that is the premier ukulele, set the bar for so many others. There's so many great ukulele companies, and the Kamaka family set the bar on them. So services are pending. Our aloha goes out to the Kamaka family. Chris Kamaka, Hawaii music entertainer with the group Ho'okena and so much more. This is kind of on the fun side. Kimi Balmilero, who and as I'm looking at her smiling face, look at her. She's just so wonderful. She was part of the Hawaii Five-0 family. Also, the Magnum PI family. She's been on. She's part of the Disney family. She's going to be in a new pilot for ABC television. It's called Joseph. You know who I'm talking about already, right? Joe Coy. Joe Coy's in the leading role. According to Deadline, Kimi plays Joe's married sister, Geraldine, who runs a family restaurant. Geraldine's husband is Haole, who loves Filipino culture. Joseph will also be co-executive produced by Courtney Kang, who is the showrunner of Doogie Kami Aloha MD. That's on Disney Plus. That was filmed here in Hawaii. Kimi Balmilero is also an original cast member of the Broadway cast of Mamma Mia, and she comes from Hawaii. Joseph slated to start April 1st, 2022. Joe Coy, comedian, has record nights in a row of selling out Blaisdell and in Hawaii, and is an awesome. If you get a chance, if you do not know who I'm talking about, and you get Filipino blood, or even if you don't, you would appreciate the comedy. Go look him up on YouTube. Hilarious. Okay, let me see here. Do I have that all set up to go? Am I going to show that? Yeah, I think it is. Oh, okay. let me go out of order here. So, Stylistics are coming to town. Betcha by golly, wow. That's going to be at the Blaisdell. It's called Time to Dance the Night Away. That's going to be over at Blaisdell, and I believe that's at the concert hall. May 25th is the date of the concert, but the tickets went on sale to this morning at 9 a.m. They're available at the Blaisdell box office and Ticketmaster. So, that is along with the group Nueva Vida, and it's also with Mike Izon and the Timekeepers. So there's Mike there, but you might remember his music video because we had him and his music video here on Sunrise.
Fridays are my days and Saturdays are better days, but Sundays are those one days that I save for my face. Summer days are...
So we had his Summer Days song here on Sunrise. Well, once again, he's going to be part of the concert with the Stylistics over at Blaisdell, so you can go ahead and catch that. By the way, when you do buy a ticket, a $2 donation will be added to each sale, benefiting Ka'ohana o Kalau Papa, a nonprofit group seeking to build a memorial on Molokai dedicated to the patients and the families of Hawaii's Hansen's disease sufferers. Okay, so let me talk a little bit about my friend Lacey Denise. Lacey Denise, and you'll see her video here in a couple of moments. She works with me in the morning on Sunrise. She does the traffic reports in the morning. She is a forever Miss Kona Coffee, and she is a graduate of the Kamehameha School's Kapalama campus, which is about a stone's throw away from our studios here. But her family comes from Kona, and her dad is my classmate. So, Lacey got married 2 years ago. It was on the Big Island. So a lot of us from Hawaii News now went over there. But this is what it looked like that morning. This is actual video from that morning. It is storming, raining, and we're going, oh no. Lacey's down in Waikoloa, and I have to go down to the old airport and kind of get things ready. So I go down there, and this is kind of what it looks like down there, and give you an idea. I'm going to kind of fast forward this because I put it in slow motion. I was trying to do the artsy thing, and it's in slow motion. So we'll turn it all the way down, and then we'll just kind of move it forward here so you can see the rest. This is set up down at what we called Old A's. I used to go there growing up. So the wedding went off, and it was perfect. Let me tell you that it was also the last wedding of 2020, or the last event for us at Hawaii News Now, because right after this wedding, we went home the next day, and they locked down the state. They closed the airports. They locked everybody down, told everybody to quarantine at home because of COVID. So this was the last event, and that evening, it was rocking. Kapena was backing Brother Nolan at this time. Watch. That's John in the whites, and right in front of him is Lacey. Okay, see? It was just a wonderful night. So happy second anniversary to John and Lacey. It was an amazing time. You can see her singing every word, and she works so hard. Proud of her. Hey, let's go back over to the room. I don't know if any of our C Honda is here. Oh my wow. Okay, that's awesome. Let's go back and find a camera here. There we go. So anyway, that's headline news for you here on this Aloha Friday. Oh, wow. There's a lot of people here. Hi, you guys. Melia, I know. Excited to hear the Selena music. Me too. Amy is here. Hi, Kauai. How are you? Nice to have you on. Thanks, Amy. Appreciate that very much. Lacey Denise is amazing. God, thank you. I know, right? Your voice is lower when it's slower. It goes, yeah. Thank you very much. It's go slow. There you go. Yep, and Carl's from Kailua Kona as well. And so a lot of fun when we were over there. Donard is here. You showed up. Dude, you're working today, right? I know. We had rehearsals down at the station, and I just got in about 1 hour before we were on the air. So, yeah. Oh, it was the largest wedding that I've been to in a long while. The food line was for days. They were cooking outside huge. They had like 4 or 5 barbecues going on all at the same time. The kitchen was just slammed, and people were just patient as can be. You know, here in Hawaii, you know, when you get that many lifted trucks and you get that many people drinking beer, you know, usually it's like, but felt more like a family reunion, which of course it is, but it felt more like a family reunion than a wedding, just because everybody was hugging each other, and little did they know they probably wouldn't be able to see each other for 2 years. So that was really awesome. I'm looking to see if we got any of our recording artists here in the room, and I don't think so. I mean, last week we had like so many. We had quite a few of them. I know Del Beasley was here. Was Mark Yamanaka here? Or there was a couple of them, and I was going to tell them to jump on with us here. Oh, Hilo Hawaii, thank you so much. Thank you. Aloha. Hi, aloha. That's awesome. So, we usually do have guests. Brittany, there we go. Brittany Paiva is in the room. Hawaii recording artist. She's moved to Los Angeles, and she's going to be our guest here in a week and a half. Everybody in the room, say hi to Brittany for me, if you can. So, Britt, nice to have you on, but it will be even better to talk to you, to learn more about who you are playing with in this group, in this new group. So, awesome. I want to go back a little bit. We talked about the stylistics. Mike Izon, he's got a brand new video out. We're going to have him. His video is going to be music video of the week. So that's coming up, and we will have that coming up in just a little bit. Let me see here. I guess we go to weekend events, because usually we have interviews right now. Oh, Brittany, I appreciate that. Yay. And everybody's saying hi to Brittany. Appreciate that. Photo Luke Hawaii says, love your music. That's awesome. So while you're all saying hi to her, let me get into weekend events here. Okay, here we go. On this Aloha Friday, there are a couple of things that are happening. Blue Note Hawaii has Kevin Nealon in concert. Hawaii Theater Center is doing Hapa Symphony featuring Hawaii Calls. That is coming up for you live tonight, 7:30 p.m. at Hawaii Theater. Revive the Live Music Festival. That's on at Bishop Museum. Wow, I may have to stop by there. We've talked about them the last couple of weeks, and they got a whole bunch of groups that are on. So we'll try to put I don't know, because you're on the road, Jocelyn, if you have the links. GreatLawnHawaii.com. That's the website anyway, if you want to go find out more about that. Hungarian Rhapsodies is at Hawaii Theater Center tomorrow night. Manoa Valley Theater has the 39 Steps there, 7:30 p.m. Streetlight Cadence is back in town. They're going to be at Blue Note Hawaii. They have 2 shows, so if you want to check that out. Tavana is at Surefire Bar and Grill down in Waikiki. That is a 6 p.m. start. There is a whole bunch of things coming up. As we mentioned, Stylistics. Babyface is coming to town. Josh Totofi is going to open there on that one. So that's going to be awesome. Revive the Live is going to be Sikoning. That's Meliapana right there. Even you spell it correctly. Ekola was doing sound check about an hour ago. Really? Were you up there, sister? Wow. Okay. Yeah. As a matter of fact, yeah. Okay. Jaslyn is in. Her Wi-Fi is good, and she also put. There it is. It's right there. She's so on it. Everybody said, oh, Keone is in here too. Thank you so much, Keone. So those are the events that are happening, but just know that our Hawaii entertainers are really starting to get out onto the road. Jake Shimabukuro's out on the road. Jack Johnson will be out here coming up during the summer. Thunderstorm Artis is going to be joining him. I know Kalani Pea is just waiting at the gate to go dart out that door. Kuana Torres Kahele is already out there doing workshops. Henry Capono has been making the rounds around Hawaii. He goes back and forth between here and Mokuokeawe, Hawaii Island. So if you get the chance to see him, he's excellent in Waikiki, as some of our gang will tell you that have taken picture, like Carly's taking picture with him, and Laura's taking picture with him down in Waikiki. So if you get a chance to go, that's going to be awesome. Donald Sonoda is going to be at Mahu Madness. That's going to be awesome. Actually, tonight, I am taking it that some of the gang from Aloha for Tonga is going to be with you, some of our crew. And let me see. Ku'u is also... Lukela was live. Okay, got it. And Ledward's been touring too. Where did I just see Ledward? We just had video from him. Oh, that's going to kill me. Is it? I was going to say Maui, but I think it was out in the continental United States. Hey, gang, also help me out here. If there's somebody that you'd like to see as a guest on our show, send me an email. Have you got a photo with the celebrity, or you just want to show us a photo and share with everybody else? Send your photos in. studio@billyv.live is the address. So we know that Mary Monarch is coming. We hope to have some reports live from Hilo from some of the entertainers or halau that are there. Of course, easiest days to talk to them are Wednesdays, but we'll still give you the updates here on the Fridays on the show. Nobuko Yamane, you're reading my name is so glad to... Oh, thank you so much. Nobuko, arigatou gozaimashita. Hontoni, arigatou. Kona needs rain. I know, right? Kristen, I was going to say we got rain coming, but it's not going to come that far down. I don't think so. So that's going to be kind of a little bit of a problem. I hope to send some rain showers your guys' way, because I know you could use it. Let me see. I think we got everybody. Did we? Is there anybody I missed? Oh, Kwana and Robert at Blue Note, June 8th. See, Laura, there you go. Thank you much. You know, that's one of the great things is that everybody is so on it with their information that they're constantly, Keiko, nice to see you, that they're all updating everybody in the comments. By the way, whenever we talk about anybody, for the most part, our moderators are putting that information down below. Yes, expect Melly because she's at Sunny Ching event for a fundraiser for Mary Monarch. I know. You know, for 2 years, I wasn't that busy. A lot of the concentration was here on the show. In the difficult times of this pandemic, you, with your comments and watching, picked me up on a weekly basis. And I knew that I would have to work hard because I knew that I'd see you on Friday. And some people said that their connection to Hawaii and watching this and being a part of this has been their tether forward. So it's nice that we can help each other. And thank you for really watching. I just saw this Kave Q. Aloha for Tonga was so great. You know what? KGMB Television said that they would run it again. So coming up next week, Friday night, they will run again Aloha for Tonga for those that haven't seen it. And by the way, Kona needs Billy V. Did I miss something, C. Honda? Is there another? Oh, you know what? There's an event that I've been just invited to, but we'll talk about that because I have to make sure that it's all worked out with the calendar of my manager. So hopefully I'll be able to do that. You picked me. Oh, Debbie, thank you. Yeah, no, I'm not meaning to make anybody cry, but it's true. I mean, you know, if we can all help each other out. One of the great things is that we can reach out this way. And for instance, here, you've got people talking to each other. Some of the audiences in Hawaii that are constantly connecting to Vegas, Florida, Washington, California, New York. And so we're able to do this. And then we go outside of that. We're going Japan, UK, Canada, Australia, who's on all the time. I'm not going to try not to get too political here, but, in times like this, when there are bullies and, we just need to pick each other up. Ukraine, yeah, that's for you. So, anyway, thank you so much, Gal. I'm glad you liked the show. As a matter of fact, we're almost at the end of our show. I haven't hugged you in 2 years, I know. Last time that I saw Ku'u, we were doing Pop-Up Makeke, and she had come down specifically to give me a hug. I have known Ku'u and her family, and Ku'u and her family have been helping our Hawaii entertainment industry for generations. Literally, it's like 3-4 generations. So for me not to be able to hug Ku'u and I was like, sister, I'm in a bubble. I can't. I just, we had people around us that were just making sure and escorting us. That's a whole nother story. Ohana here in Las Vegas. Alcian, thank you very, very, very much. No, you know what? And that's one of the reasons why I do the show, to make sure that you're keeping up with everything that is happening here in Hawaii, because there are so many things happening. And there's going to be, now that we're getting out of everything, the lockdowns, and as we're starting to get out, there's going to be a lot of releases, and there's going to be a lot of music events, and a lot of these artists are going to be touring in the next couple of months. So just so you know. That's going to do it for the show. Kind of a quick show. Usually we go like 45 minutes, almost an hour. We're at 37 minutes, but glad you're here. I'm going to leave you with one music video today, and that is going to be the one from Mike Izon. Once again, brand new music video. So you and I are going to watch this together. In the meantime, send me your pictures, send me your thoughts. Keep going, talking story in the chat, and we're going to be adding some components here as we go, coming up in the next couple of weeks. And love the inside scoop on Hawaiian news. Oh, thank you very, very much. Ho'ike was great. Oh, gang, you know what? I haven't announced this yet. I'm stupid. So, just to let you know that the best thing from the pandemic is really feeling a cooler takeout. Okay, Donner, I don't know if I can agree with that, because cooler and takeout is not only, that Uber Eats now knows me by first name. Just so you know. It would seem even more like Hawaii with a little more pidgin. I go in between that. I go in between pidgin and standard English, which I've used for the most part for a long time. And then every once in a while, the Filipino side of me comes out, because that is my pamli from Kauai. So, all right. You guys keep the comments going, and I'm going to watch it during the music video. My Guys On is up. Comments. Who would you like to see as guests on the show? And let everybody know that we're here on Fridays, 3 o'clock Hawaiian Standard Time. That's 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. on the East Coast, 2 in the morning if you're over in the UK. Any chance that you'll interview Ivalani and Lena Robbins? I've been meaning to get Ivalani in here. As a matter of fact, the last time that I was with her for a length of time was when the recording of the Welcome Home Hokulea song. And there was a whole bunch of artists, but there's one specific artist who, and I can't think of it right now, and somebody's going to think of it. But anyway, so yes, the answer is yes. That's an awesome. Actually, no, she's been a guest on the show before. Okay. What were you going to say, though? And you're not stupid, don't say that. Okay. Oh, thank you. Cool. Stay on track, Bill. I'm going to be the host of May Day this year again. So thank you to the folks that are connected with May Day. So that's going to be on television. There is a live component to it. Our partners at Bishop Museum, we're going to be with them. I'll give you more details because the press release will come officially out, and I'll give you more details coming up next week. Okay? Thank you so much. And Donner, I hope you got my email. All right, that's going to do it for me. I'm rambling because I'm enjoying all of the comments that are coming through. Keauho Mayday. Yeah, cool. Of course, Robert handed off the mantle to them for May Day shows. And for those of you that are not familiar with the May Day shows, Aloha Aina is a major, major component, and it is one of the reasons why I'm fidgeting as I'm doing the show. It's one of the reasons why they asked me to do May Day, and I says yes, absolutely. Sign me up, tell me where to go. I'm in. More details next week. I'm rambling. I will see you guys later. You know why? It's because I don't get a chance to talk story with you guys. I'll read the comments as we go, and I'll jump into the comments myself. Mike eyes on. Ma'alamo pono. Aloha ahuiho. See you next Friday. Good boy.
Another